bitch. Zombies coming up the hill right now. Shoot him in the head. Quick, grab the shotgun. You ain't gotta load it. We did that shit for you.
Well, I mean, my guns are already loaded.
Holy crap, your inventory is full.
Full of ammo I'm not using.
Welcome. Got a selection of good.
Me too, have some ammo.
Is that all? Is that
Birch is just like, what do you sound? Leon just like dumps it all at his feet.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
Have some dank kush too.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Save just in case you forgot. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Castellan?
Castellan.
The first Castellan buried the Las Plagas deep underground below the castle to hide their very existence. But when Salazar released the Las Plagas, no one thought he could bring them back to life, because when Salazar found them, they were just fossilized remains. Everyone knew that the parasitic organisms could not survive without hosts, that they couldn't sustain life on their own. But when Salazar and his men excavated the remains, it almost appeared as if the Las Plagas were just waiting to be discovered so that they could resurrect. Anyway, several years later, unexplainable convulsions started occurring among the villagers who helped with the excavation of the Las Plagas. Then one day, all of a sudden, these villagers turned into violent savages. As you do. They later found out that it was caused by the Las Plagas. Although they appeared fossilized, they were able to survive the long years by lying in a dormant state at the cellular level, remaining in a spore-like form. Ew. Like cordyceps.
Yeah.
Apparently during the excavation, the villagers inhaled the spores, and within their bodies the parasites became active again. This is how the Las Plagas were resurrected. Even as I am writing, the excavation of the Las Plagas continues. God only knows how many of these plagas have been resurrected, not to mention the countless number of ganados that have been created. Their inhumane activity must be put to an end. If they are not stopped, people around the world could turn into victims of this crazy cult organization. How's my shitty Spaniard accent?
Leaning a little toward Russian, but yeah, not bad. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't bad.
It was campy bad.
Yes.
What a shot. He was only like 30 feet away.
Damn.
1 in a million shot, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Take what?
Take money.
Where's my money, honey?
For some reason this video looks less blurry than the last one.
I mean, I have since turned off all the motion blur stuff, so...
that would explain it.
Granted, I think that's been off since, like, the 5th or the 6th video.
I don't know.
Look at all you chumps just roaming around. Not being shot at. Well, we better do something about that, ain't we?
Yep, I'd say so.
Starting with you. Look how the music stopped for a second. Double kill.
Nice.
Are you gonna die? Please? Thank you.
There you go.
You done, Becky? Are we finished? I guess not. Where did you guys even come from? Why did you start spawning out of nowhere?
actually a good question.
I like how the music can't decide if it's going or if it's not.
You about to blow up says what? Close, but no.
Like, okay, I think we're done.
Except for that guy who, and the music has another false start.
It's like, oh, someone... Granado is active. Music start. Oh, they're dead. Never mind.
That's all, folks.
Got ahead of myself. I tried to reset the breaker before I needed to. God forbid. Once again, getting ahead of myself by going in the direction I go eventually.
Shit, do things in order.
There is a certain order of events.
That looks safe.
Absolutely safe. Dynamite's not lit, it's fine. Lightning fast reloads. I would be very uncomfortable with the fact that I just read a note about spores.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Leon's already infected, so I guess not that big of a deal.
True. He kinda doesn't have to worry about it by virtue of already knowing he's infected.
Now we reset the breaker. Put the lotion on the skin.
Or get the hose again.
So did Dr. Salvador. There is no trees down here. Anybody who can instantly kill me gets the powerful weapons, so I instantly kill them instead. I would say that's perfectly fair exchange. It's like playing what is it, Hell in Hell mode in Devil May Cry. Everything dies in one hit,
Including you.
There is an option for that in Spider-Man too.
Huh.
Everything goes down in one hit, including you.
Boom goes the dynamite.
I mean, I feel like Leon could have actually bypassed this easy enough.
And it's called climbing.
They could have, like, climbed on the equipment and gone over it instead. None of this highfalutin blowing stuff up with dynamite.
Well, this doesn't look suspiciously like a boss room.
Schmelting. That's the word I was thinking of. Foundry?
Yes.
Even though, like... Well, they're not really, like, forging anything. They're not really... It's just molten slag. Just for the sake of having it, I guess. Hey, boss, why do we have a foundry? You know, so, like... So we can cover all of our playable areas. Like you got your outdoor area, you got your castle area, you got your mine area.
It just dawned on me, these guys look different from each other.
Bye, Felicia. Enjoy your dip.
So this guy had, like, the bondage straps and shit. The other guy he just looked like a giant-ass lumberjack.
Wearing a bandit mask.
Oh, yeah.
El Gigante Bandido. I do like that touch where if you get close to the pit after you drop one in, they can grab you and will kill you.
Nice.
I don't even think you get a dodge prompt for it or anything.
I've never seen that before.
You break the rules, you get your pubic hair turn out.
Ouch.
You motherfucker. Bye-bye.
I like that one bullet will kill these fuckers while they're flying.
I mean, in the air it makes sense, because, well, unless they orient themselves pretty fast, they're just going to hit the ground. Or as the case may be, fall into a bottomless pit. Oh no!
On your left.
Meh. There's a lot of bugs in here.
True.
What the hell are they called again? Navistors?
No Vistadors?
Yeah, I think it's Novistadors. Give me that more of that dank kush.
Push the button.
Classic adventure logic. There's a switch. Hit it.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, I would too. Like it wouldn't be here unless it had something to do with the path through. Nobody just fucking puts switches around. I mean, aside from the burning part, I think I'd be especially irritated with the fact of how terrible that would probably smell.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Then I'd be grossed out by the fact that these things can basically barf on command. Because, that's pretty gross. Stupid aiming. I still like how the game drops hand cannon ammo, even if the hand cannon has infinite ammo.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, it is worth a lot of money. No.
Nice.
Triple Kush. Now, if they were smart enemies, they would just continue to pretend to be dead. That would be me. Like, shit, if I got shot, just lie there and be like, this really hurts. I think I'll just lie here and pretend that, this wound is lethal. protagonist's just like, huh, I thought these guys were supposed to drop money when they die. It's because I'm not dead yet, boss. Oh. Ah, shit. But, now that I've given you that hint, I'm dead. Blade. They're like moths that drawn to the glowing button.
Jesus.
You guys done? I can hear more of you. Epilepsy. For not being close by, being super close by, their wings are really loud. I also like how they do like the golem walk. Give me your eye, or your ammo that you have for some reason. I think I'd just be really confused about that. Like, you guys aren't carrying guns. What the fuck? You have no reason to have this. This is weird. It's convenient for me, but it's also still really weird. You have to be actually surprisingly dumb to die at this point. I can safely say this because, well, I was that dumb at one point. Like, I totally ignored the switch. I was like, yeah, I can make it past all these without dying.
What exactly does the switch do?
It stops the middle piston. Not turning it off means, well, you're basically almost assured to die. No treasure. Look at that accuracy, 44%. Expert shot.
Right. Elevator go up the hole.
I like how the elevator shaft was carved so smoothly that it's like got like a almost perfect seam. Once a plaga egg hatches, it's nearly impossible to remove it from the body. But if it's before it hatches, then it can be neutralized by medication. Again, just sitting there thinking about this. If it does hatch, you might be able to get it out by surgery before it turns into an adult. But it won't be easy. There's a high chance you won't survive the operation. Don't touch the sides. As far as I know, the girl was injected with the egg before you. Her time is ticking. You should prepare yourself for the worst case scenario. Leon looks at the back of the paper and just notes there's a really crude drawing of me and Ada fucking.
Thank you.
Then again, when I think about it, Ada's not actually that good of a spy either.
Not really. She just kind of waltzes around and makes everybody aware of her presence.
She's more of a femme fatale.
Mm-hmm.
A honeypot that is clearly labeled, but you're just like, how bad could it be?
Oh, Christ.
It's like if you choose to actually have sex with Mornick. You deserve exactly what happens to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like how her logic is actually relatively sound. It's like, yeah, you're so fucking tough, maybe you won't die from it. At what point would anybody think, yeah, maybe I won't?
That reminds me of something completely unrelated, but have you ever seen the Lost in Space movie from like 2000 or so?
Wasn't like Tim Allen in that movie?
No?
Oh, I must be thinking of, was it Galaxy Quest?
Yeah. You're thinking of Galaxy Quest?
No, I have not seen the new Lost in Space movie.
Well, that was Matt LeBlanc, with, now I can't remember his name. Gary Oldman, with Gary Oldman as Dr. Smith. But, Major West is locking up, Smith in the medical bay, I guess. Which, yeah, great place for a prisoner, right? Well, anyway, Smith is all arguing, you know, that, can't think. You know that Robinson can't protect everybody, but you and I can. So why lock me up? And West is just like, you know, Smith, you're right. How could I have been so blind? I'll just run and get you a gun so we can take over the ship.
Really? No. See, that's pretty much what I was expecting to happen in D&D when I tried to bribe the enemy rogue.
Yeah. It would make sense.
I suppose it makes more sense that bribes work when the person actually has no actual real personal stake in whatever is going on.
Mm-hmm. It also reminds me of, like, I think it was one of the Young Jedi Knight novels. I don't remember what was going on, but, like, all of a sudden, fucking Boba Fett shows up out of nowhere. And, like, they assume that, you know, that he's there to kill them, but no, it turns out, like, Han or Leia hired Boba Fett to find them.
I remember reading that book. I just can't remember which one it was. Just all this makes me think of is, like, Boba Fett putting on a big show, like he's actually going to kill him, and when they start petting him, he's just like, ha ha ha, look at these guys.
Right. I don't think he really had much of a sense of humor in that way, though. Like, they made him out in those books to be, like, a consummate professional. Like Go-Go 13.
Which is funny, because, like, in movie canon, he got pretty much bitched almost immediately.
Kind of.
The most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. And then somebody hits his jetpack. And I finally got caught by a bear trap. Which is weird, because I looked down and I actually didn't see it.
Maybe it popped in, like they had a tendency to do on my rig when I was playing The Witcher 2. So, like, just walking through the forest, clear path ahead of me, and suddenly, BAM! Geralt's leg is in a fucking bear trap.
Leon just like, huh.
Jesus Christ, I am tired.
Sure, I could go up the ladder, but there's a guy with a chainsaw in there.
Yeah, and who wants to deal with that shit?
Also a guy with a chainsaw on the bottom floor.
Yeah, and who wants to deal with that shit? Not us.
Chainsaws for days. That was like you can hear the panic of like, where is he? Where's the guy with the chainsaw? No solicitors. Man, that bullet wrecked that door. I like how they could easily go through the, easily just go through the door down here, but most of them choose to climb the ladder up there instead.
I like how you just kicked that guy up the stairs.
Leon's, force sensitive. He force kicked him. You got key to the mine. It's like, yeah, sure, they could just put the ladder back up, but I'm gonna go get that herb. None of that. Shame on you. The part that gets me about just shoving the ladder down, I was like, why not just pull the ladder in?
Yeah, it would work a lot better. Because then, at best, they would go off for a few minutes and find a new ladder, giving you time to, you know, get the fuck out and, you know, shoot whoever stayed behind to watch your ass.
Come on, man, guys, just he's pulling in the ladder. Oh, hang on. I think Frank has a ladder. I also like how they still use like the original Resident Evil 2 Kia door unlocking sound.
Not sure if cheeky reference or Capcom being lazy.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Good point.
Wow, this definitely can't be a trap.
Oh no, it was a trap.
Who could have guessed? Also, Plaga in the corner.
Fuck that Plaga.
I think that would definitely be me, like opening the door and seeing the spikes and just like looking up, like, huh. And I'd also wonder who's setting off the trap. How do they know I'm in here? Get like a really long stick and just like put it in front of the door to hold it open. Breaking people's sand collecting barrels. Barrels. Oh boy, it's time for everybody's fucking favorite.
Oh, not a minecart section.
Me personally, I'd be like, this is either going to be really good or really bad. Anyway, next time on Radical Bromance, Minecart Madness.
I expect some Donkey Kong Country music.